Howdy, folks. Feeling under the weather today, and I've got nowhere to go when it's hot. So I know of this huge area that's got a lot of shade trees, and that's called Escribano Point. I'm going to head there now, taking you with me. The reason I have filmed this in the past, it's probably been a good year or so, but it's way out in the boonies. It's like really desolate. You know, I've said before jokingly, if you're going to dump a body, this would probably be the place, and hopefully my body's not the one. But it's eerie out here. Everything to my left side as I'm going forward is part of the Air Force Base. They have different what do you call it, installations, different sites. I always screw this up. I think it's called Eglin Air Force Base. It's part of their installation. So the reason I'm filming this, I've never really seen a deer or a bear or a Bigfoot or anything cross the road. I do know that during certain times of the year, it's big time hunting down here. Man, I feel like a slap donkey. Woo! Just trying to get somewhere I can park it under some shade until the sun goes down and try and catch some Z's. But some cool nature out here. If you've ever listened to me talk before about this location, there is a big FWC cabin at the end. On the left, someone tried to tell me it was not FWC, it was something else, and I actually stayed there during Hurricane Irma, so yeah, I know it's FWC because an FWC officer put me up there. I don't think he's no longer with their agency, but he was a really nice guy. I appreciated what he did for me. But we're just got to go slow because certain parts of this road are really choppy. I guess you'd call the what do you call those? Oh man, the track hole treads or whatever you call it. They make like these impressions, indentions in the dirt here. They have to grade this periodically, and it can be very bumpy. So I'm going kind of slow. I do know when there's been a lot of rain, once we get up to the two different areas up here, the main focus tends to be a lot of divots and puddles that you kind of feel nervous trying to traverse through. I'm looking in my rear view mirror and I see a vehicle way off in the background with lights on. I don't know if that's the there's really nothing else down here. I mean, have to be the FWC or the military. I will tell you that back there at the entrance, I was trying to adjust the cradle on my windshield here, and it fell off, so I was kind of pointing towards the Air Force Base back entrance. I don't know what that is, like a maybe like a maintenance entrance or something like that. But hopefully it's not the military come to check me out. I was just trying to readjust the dash cam. But it may just be FWC, I don't know. But so far, the road's not too bad. Uh-oh, there comes a vehicle. It's pretty rare to ever see a vehicle out here. Must be one of the residents up there at the FWC crib. There's two park areas up here. One's called the Bayside Recreation Area or something like that. The other one is called the, I always screw this up. It's called the Bayou Fundu or something like that. But I am going to pop in there real quick. I'm going to pop in there real quick to see if that location's changed. You used to be able to camp out here years ago. I'm not really sure why they closed the camping. You can hear everything rattling in here. This is what I'm talking about. I don't know if you can see the tracks on the road. It's very bumpy, like you're riding across railroad tracks. But the I think it's called the Bayou Fundu or Fundy or something like that. But that place, when it was an active little camping area, primitive camping area, only had four camping spots. You can still do like a daytime adventure. It's really cool how that freshwater river, that little creek or whatever it's called. I'm not sure the name of the creek, but it meets the bay there. So you have the opportunity to catch different things like redfish or any type of freshwater fish. Pretty cool little place. Hopefully it's still there. I would love if they could reopen this area for camping again. I don't know why they did it. Obviously they had a purpose for it. I don't know if it was too much to keep up with or whatever. Or just, I know some storms had torn it up at one point, so I thought they were going to reinstate it as a camping area, but they did not. The Bayside area is really beautiful, and you're going to see that today if you haven't seen it already. But you just got to get there. I definitely need some shade. Thank God we're out here where it's shady. I don't want to run into any shady characters while out here, but you never know. Florida does have its share of special individuals. When I pulled over for that truck to pass, I was in soft sand, and it was a little slippery getting out of there. Right over here, man, I wish I could show you this. Right over here to my left, there's a little, looks like a little pond or stream that leads into like a big opening, like a mouth or something like that. But it looks like it'd be beautiful fishing. It's a restricted area by the military base. Everything to my left, literally like within 10, 12 feet to my left, is all military. So I'm not going to mess around with them. I got enough problems in life. It's weird when you get out of here. The only time I ever saw any wildlife, as I mentioned in the previous video, one day I did see like four or five deer at the entrance to the Bayside recreation area, the former Bayside camping site. But other than that, man, it's like we get out here, there's like no signs of life. I would be willing to bet there's a big dude out here with a big foot that likes to live out here, because it is weird out here. When you get out here, it's just really, it's just like a whole different world. You don't see rabbits, you don't see squirrels, you don't hear birds usually. It's just really weird. And that's always been an indication to me that the woods are talking to you, and something's around that they don't like. So they all shut up. You don't even hear crickets out here. But I'm always hoping for that one day I could be proven wrong. Up there on this little ridge coming up, I would love to see Bigfoot walk across the road here or something like that. That would be epic. Not expecting for that to happen, because that would be too ironic as I said that. But I know big hunting area out here. You can get permission to hunt out here. There's some type of permits required. I don't know all the details, but I think from the paved road to where we're going is, if I remember right, I think it's like 6 miles. Pretty long stretch of dirt road. I just hit a little bit of a smoother stretch, so picking up the pace a little bit. There's a lot of these little trails off to the right and left. There's even one we haven't even arrived to yet. It has like a little parking area. It looks like you're allowed to walk down that trail. But once again, being out here without any help, it's a little dangerous out here because, you know, the one time that something's going to be here, it could be, you know, you could be its meal, like a Florida panther or something like that. I don't think Florida panthers are, man, we're really bumpy as you can hear. I don't think Florida panthers are supposed to be this far north, but I know that they have been spotted, and this is perfect habitat out here. They're really a lot down near the Everglades, where I used to visit. I can honestly say I've never seen one, don't want to see one, but you would see a lot of panther crossing signs in different parts of Collier County, near the Everglades. I don't know if you've noticed, but you probably haven't seen one bird, one squirrel. A lot of noise, so you're not going to hear anything because my window's up. So I'm trying to utilize the AC because I'm definitely not feeling well. But I got to find something to snack on. Really, I have no food. I mean, I've got food like canned goods. I got to open up a can of something. I don't know if I have any SpaghettiOs or anything like that left, but I may have to. I do have chicken and dumplings. Definitely need to get something in me. This right here, I'm gonna do a quick pass through here. I was really pissed off one time. You know what? It looks a little soft. I'm not going to go there. It's like a little turnaround there. There's trails. It goes to the military side. I think they do give you access there during the hunting season if you have the permit. But the sand and everything off to my left is really soft, like sugar sand. And I only have 2-wheel drive, so I'm not going to risk it. But one time I came through there just exploring, and somebody had a bunch of trash there. It really ticked me off. It was like signs that were all like crumbled and destroyed. I don't like that, especially when you're out here where it's so just naturally beautiful. A little ways up here, I don't know, maybe half mile or a mile up here on the left, it's going to be that little that park and walk little area. I'll try and give you another angle of it. I've showed you guys this before, but I've got a whole bunch of new subscribers since probably the last time I've been out here. Might as well show them and just explore these two different areas that used to be campsites. Try and get underneath the shade tree. I'm gonna park. Fortunately, my air conditioning doesn't work as well when it's like idling versus when I'm in motion. So I may have to crank it up a little bit hotter. I mean, it works, just doesn't work as cool as I'd like it. I don't know if you can see those ruts in the road. That's what you're hearing as I'm going bumpity down the road. Still no signs of life. I don't know if you noticed that, if you're paying attention. There was a road there off to the left. It was all sugar sand. Definitely could not drive down that road. first location we're going to check when we get up here. We're going to try and check out the... Oh man, I know this phone's all bumpy. I'm sorry, it's just bumpy road. Now it's just smoothed it up a little bit. When we get to the Bayou Fundu or whatever it's called, I did do a video there, like, I don't know, it's been a while, a year and a half ago or whatever it was, where I was demonstrating a gift a friend and subscriber sent to me. I'm trying to remember what the camping, it was really nice. It's a really nice set. It actually gave me two. One with the propane adapter, one without. Oh man, I can't remember the name of it. It was a Canadian company. Pretty sure they're no longer in business. Can't get any replacement parts. Looked like a really cool setup. Just very expensive, being shipped from Canada to the States. Oh, the Vita Libre, that's what it's called, Vita Libre. That's the cooking system. Has a smokestack. Really cool system. I've been waiting for the right opportunity to debut that, but I'm not always rushed like I usually am. So you can see I'm going to face this sign. We're approaching Escribano Point. We're entering Escribano Point, should I say. It's a wildlife management area. You can see there by the sign. Very soft sand. You can see there. I'm definitely not going that way. Trying to stay on the main compacted area. Escribano Point is a Florida wildlife management conservation area. I don't know if you can see that on the sign or not. It's really pretty out here. My friend, who was the FWC officer who put me up out here at his off-grid cabin, a beautiful cabin, he was a heavy equipment operator for them. He was also an officer, but heavy equipment operator. So he would tend to, at times, grade these roads as needed, just to keep it, you know, upkeep. Somebody tried to tell me they don't do that out here. Like I said, I've been out here. I've stayed out here for 2 days during Hurricane Irma. Anybody trying to tell me otherwise doesn't know what they're talking about. But you can see, you haven't seen one bird, no squirrels, nothing. It's really eerie out here. Really eerie. To be honest with you, I don't even know if this would be conducive for Bigfoot to live out here, because there's nothing for him to feed on. I'm sure there's snakes and maybe some type of raccoons or stuff like that, but I've yet to see anything out of here other than those deer at that one time at the Bayside area. There's like a swampy area right behind there, so they were probably just drinking water, trying to quench their thirst. Let me show you something I just learned recently. This looks like a good area too, that I don't think I could get stuck. We're going to find out here real quickly. But I'm going to do it from this left side. There's two gates here on both sides. I'm going to show you the gate. If you ever see a gate like that and it's painted red because it's supposed to be a dangerous area. High probability of some type of predator, whether it be like, you know, a panther or Bigfoot, stuff like that. The videos I've seen has referenced that to Bigfoot. So I feel like I'm about to run out of charge here. I've been talking for a while and I only get about 30 minutes on here normally. And I did not have much charge. So let me cut it off here. Then I'm going to do another video, and we'll be talking to you later. Thank you.